All right, folks, buckle up because today we're diving into a subject that is both fascinating and, let's be honest, often shrouded in mystery: vaginal dimensions and sensory perception. Now, before you start raising eyebrows or think, ew, why are we talking about this? Let me assure you, understanding these aspects can unlock a whole new level of intimacy and pleasure. So let's get down to it, shall we?
Totally. I mean, there's so much we don't really talk about, right? Like, I never realized just how, varied it can be. Wait, so is it true that the average vaginal depth is like 5 to 13 centimeters in an unaroused state? That's super interesting.
Exactly. The average vaginal depth does indeed hover between 5 to 13 centimeters when a person is unaroused. But here's where it gets juicy. During arousal, the vagina can expand significantly. This phenomenon is aptly named the tenting effect. It's like a concert tent raising up to accommodate more people, you know?
Wow, that's wild. I mean, it's almost like a magic trick. So when people talk about depth, it's not just that number, right? It feels like there's so much more to it. How does that actually affect the sensory experience? Like, is it different for everyone?
Absolutely, great question. Sensation does vary among women, with the outer third of the vagina hosting the highest concentration of nerve endings. Think of it like a highly sensitive touchpad on a smartphone. This area is where most sensitivity lies. The inner two-thirds, however, are less sensitive to touch. This can really play a huge role in how depth is perceived during penetration.
That makes total sense. Like, it's not just about getting to the destination, it's about enjoying the ride, right? And I was wondering about reaching the cervix at deeper lengths. Like, can it actually happen at 7 inches or more? How does that, work without being super uncomfortable?
Great analogy! Yes, it can definitely happen. In fact, when fully aroused, it's quite possible for objects to reach the cervix at even 7 inches. Cervix sits at the very end of the vaginal canal. Some women may find the sensation pleasurable, while others might find it a bit painful. It's all tied to individual anatomy, emotional state, and even the intensity of penetration, like trying out a new dish. Some may love it while others can't handle the spice.
Ooh, like spicy food. So, how does the cervix factor into this whole mix of sensations? I imagine it could be a lot like a pressure game rather than just sensation, am I right?
Spot on. The cervix is generally less sensitive due to a lower number of nerve endings. The feeling of reaching the cervix is more about the pressure from penetration than actual tactile sensation. Think of it like a fruit. The sweetness can be found on the outside, but what's inside can be a whole different experience depending on how you approach it. It's complicated yet fascinating, right?
Wow, just like a fruit. I've never thought about sex and fruit together before, but I get it. So in essence, the whole experience of intimacy and pleasure isn't just about the physical dimensions. It's all this interplay of, like, physiological factors, sensory awareness, and, communication with partners?
Exactly. Sexual satisfaction is like a well-orchestrated symphony, combining physiological interactions with emotional and psychological elements. Understanding this can open up healthy conversations and greater intimacy.
Just like a music jam session. I love that. So basically, knowing your body and communicating can, revolutionize how it's experienced? That's incredible. Like a key to opening new doors in relationships.
Yes, you've hit the nail on the head. It's all about exploring those depths, both physical and emotional. So listeners, remember, the journey to understanding this dynamic organ is a path worth taking. Explore, communicate, and enjoy every twist and turn.
Thank you for breaking it down so well. It definitely feels less mysterious now. I mean, wow, who knew there was so much to learn?